Hello, welcome to a new standard video. Take 2 on blue-white control. I'm giving this a hard try because this may be the deck I play at the RC. So today what we're going to do is play a focused matchup. You know that from the title, I guess? Wow, I'm glittering. Well, we're going to play this versus black-green Midrange, I think. And yep, that's it. We are going to be focused, speak less than usual, maybe less jokes, and try to learn how the matchup goes. This list is the list by Nasif. You can go subscribe to his tweets to find his cyborg guide, which is pretty cool, I would say. So, I mean, is it the best cyborg guide you have ever read? No, but it's enough. It has everything you need to know. So yeah, well, except for the black-green matchup. So let's find out. Playing versus my partner in crime, Javier Moreno, the best macaco, and yeah, that's it. Let's go. All right, we are on the play for the first one. We're going to play 3 games pre-boarded, and then we'll go to sideboards. This is an alright hand from ult to 6. This is a grinding matchup. It's all about resources. You know how it works. So keep, put down, probably Filler Ruin. Filler Ruin is important to kill the Restless Cottage. But we already have one. We ideally want no more lies on 2. Ooh, duress? Nice. So our hand is quite poor right now. But black-green doesn't have the best clock ever. So yeah, we may get there. This is the classic hand that if they don't have too much pressure, our hand is amazing, right? Oh, perfection. Now they play a Bronco, we counter it, and then we have a lot of free time to Wandering Emperor and Memory Deluge. Game 1, what happens usually is we punish them a lot for everything they do. Because Wandering Emperor is great versus all their threats, because it's mainly a 3v. I'm countering that. That's the most annoying card. It's recurring advantage, comes back. Yeah. So, as I was saying, their main threats are 3-drops, right? So the Wandering Emperor trades quite favorably with a 3-drop that has to attack. But if they don't play into Wandering Emperor, they just try to build a big board. You get to the point where you can just, I would say, you can just sample the board, and if they still don't do anything, we have the Memory Deluge. It's like they cannot really win that war. Of course, discard spells help. Post board, when they don't have dead draws, is a lot harder. They get more efficient, but it should be a good matchup for us, especially with the abundance of sweepers we play, because we have 2 depopulates, 2 samples, 1 farewell. That's a lot. Oh, that's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. A land here would have been awesome, because we would have entered into the Wandering Emperor subgame we were mentioning. Now they know they can just attack freely, but they don't know about the Tisana, so they are not getting a trigger. Yeah. Also, this is 60-minute clock, but we should be cognizant of time. Just in general. Okay, so this is Javi, but there are also other 3 players watching on Discord, so they may be discussing options. Tie binder. No triggerino for you. I will get the 2 damage. Tie binder is weird because it's so much better post-board than pre-board. Like, if I could choose, pre-board I will have 0 tie binders in this matchup. But post-board, being this the Red Duke's list, right? Because I didn't mention that, but this is Red Duke's list. You can go to Channel Fireball, or you can watch my other video to see the deck. But basically, the big card against control is what's the name? Not Kairbeck. The 4 mana thing that discards cards that you can play with Cavern of Souls, so it's uncontrollable and everything. That guy is extremely annoying because you go Cavern, it's a 3 for 1. But then Tisan's Tie Binder is so good versus that. So post-board, I like having Tisan's Tie Binder. Pre-board, I would totally side it out if I could. Cavern of Soul, naming Phyrexian. Okay. Bronco. Snake Horse Mount. Well, at least we found a land and we can trade with the Bronco. Probably we can't. Actually, I'm attacking. I'm going to make the Bronco life loss a liability, I think. There's no chance I'm blocking versus black-green. There's a million removal spells and everything. So I like the idea of attacking there. Ooh, that's good. Is it going to saddle the Bronco? Yeah. Now we're losing the life. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Down to 10. Need to find something right now. Does that count as something? I think so. It could count as something. Yeah. This was a weird draw. It's all about the sweepers. This matchup is all about the sweepers. They did have the double duress, so that's something. Are they going for another Archfiend? Backup Archfiend is annoying. Yeah, there it is. So now if I champ block, I just die. But if I bounce the old Archfiend, it's all fine. I trade with the Bronco. Let's see what the saddle reveals. Cottage, that's good. We are dying. We are dying big time. They had the best draw possible, right? Like pressure with double duress. Yeah, we are dead. Yeah, that was good. Okay. Okay, no cyborg. Just go. Since we started, I will let them go first. I don't want to go first. It's a very solid hand. This matchup, game 1, how crazy is it to be on the draw? Because your 2 mana counter spells really answer their 3 mana threats pretty well, and the extra card matters a lot, right? Then again, something like a Bronco here would make it so that you don't really want to be on the draw. Farewell is nice. I hope they play something we can destroy all. Bronco signs in this matchup. We don't really have blockers, so the card advantage just overwhelming. If this is something like a Glissa, that's going to be problematic. You are fine. Oh, missing land drops. Okay. Let's see what they do. There's no reason to use our march right now. Ideally, what will happen is they would tap out for some. I don't want to let them draw, of course. So let's do this. They would play something, saddle, then we use the march, and then one in Emperor whatever saddled, because that would be tapped too. Okay, that was a decent hand on the play, but without land drops. Well, let's say I'm happy about our position. It's cutting the cut down. I'm going to play the one day in this black green deck. The Red Duke version really suffers versus a Planeswalker. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, that was a non-game. That's why you try to play a lot of games. We're only going to play 3 pre-war, but now it doesn't matter who starts. I'm going to tell them to go first because I want to try out the idea of whether going second could be a good idea. I don't think it's so risky, but who knows? Who knows? The Bronco is the issue, right? Turn 2 Bronco. It's quite problematic if we're on the draw. Maybe that's a reason to want to be on the play. Bronco? Yeah, maybe it is. Put a side lead using my march. I don't think it's worth it. What 2 for 1 is better? The one where I lose a card or the one where they get a card? I think it's better to not to give them a card because there's a chance they draw a card that's bad. Like the cut down they drew in the last game, that wasn't card advantage. Right? Like it's a blank piece of cardboard. But our cards all have value. So I think it's better for us to not trade. The problem is the second attack. So at that point it's starting to get out of hand. Die Binder is fine in that regard. They reveal the land. Okay. Let's see what they do now. They need a follow-up, right? Could have kept that get lost, but oh, another Bronco? Lockdown getting more interesting. Yeah, I'm going to lockdown here. We are going to miss land drops probably, so need to clear the board so I can use my draw spells to get out of this situation. So 2 for 2. They have at least one Boseiju. Let me check. I have the deck list somewhere. This Glissa is kind of annoying actually. Huh. Glissa is extremely annoying. So annoying I'm going to 3 for 1 myself. My God. Because Glissa will kill my temporary lockdown. And that's GG. How many Boseijus are we talking? Boseiju will give me a land. That's not nothing. So main deck ways of killing that is just 2 more Glissas and 1 Tranquil Feedback. Oof, Tranquil Feedback would be extremely annoying. They can either... Okay, we're talking now. Can tie Binder the Preacher trigger. They don't get a card, they just have 3. We can manage from there. Problem with the tie Binder is they have removal and it will be live. But imagine post board when they take out all the cut downs, tie Binder all of the sudden is great. Stops all the triggers. Maybe I want all the tie binders after board. Maybe I do. We're activating the cottage. I like to see that. What happens if I tie binder the cottage? I want to tie binder the preacher anyway, but what happens if I tie binder that trigger? I would like to know. Actually, very much would like to know. Okay, not blocking in a lot of damage. Actually, 6 is a lot. We have no removal. Oh, have 1 removal. Going to attack then. Yeah, 1 in Ember is just so brutal. Hopefully I can catch the cottage. They don't have a removal spell. Missing land drops. I do think I want to play an extra land. Nasif is playing 27. Utah was playing 28. The least he got to the finals of the PT, and I think 28 is closer. Like, you can only play whole lands, right? You cannot play half a land. But between 28 and 27, I think it's closer to 28. Whether it is a Mirex or another Fill or Ruin, those are the options. Another Meticulous Archive could work. Getting, they are flooding out like crazy, so getting to do this is just wonderful. If we get to untap with these 3 steps ahead, I'm going to be very happy. A very, very happy chap. Okay, going to do this. Why, you may ask? Because now it's out of range of cut down. Now we're playing Jace. So they have to spend a go for a throat, which they don't have on it. You can attack and draw cards, but you cannot do much else. And we are the aggressors, kind of. With double Planeswalker, the moment we start drawing lands, we'll start having things to do with our mana. I like Jace. In this matchup, Planeswalkers are very good because they don't really kill them without attacking. And the more things they play in order to kill your Planeswalkers, the easier it is to get to a point where you can just, I would say, where you can just, we'll say it, huh? Go for, I'm going to do this. So it plays with Sheldred. So what I was trying to say is Planeswalkers force them to play to a board, and forcing them to play to a board help us with our sweepers. The more creatures they deploy, the easier it gets for us. They cannot really attack here, so I may get a free Memory Deluge which is the key card. Wow, they are flooding like crazy. Delius is, of course, the key card, right? It's how you get ahead, even ignoring Sheldred. I want lands. I don't need to draw extra cards right now. I could, but I won't. 3 steps ahead my tie binder. That would work. Probably. I don't think I want to do it yet. Because I'm scared of a removal spell. I don't think they have, right? But if they find one, I will also would like to have my 3 steps ahead already. So yeah. Cavern. Cavern is fine. I mean human. Eat my Delius, that's totally fine. Okay, what we are going to do now is deduce, and with the shoulder trigger on the stack, we are going to copy the Tisan's Tiger. Rendering Sheldred, well, useless. Huh. I kind of just want to do that, right? Can't wait. Price removal on my tie binders would be so annoying, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, I think from here we just win. Don't even care about drawing cards with Jax. I don't think this. I don't think we can lose now. Okay, my magic online is being stupid. Oh, right, there we go. You have this turn to top deck something good. Sheldred will be the only thing that will really fear. And even then, like this guy, annoying-ish. 3 minus so. What if I just do this? Put a counter on it. Now I can block forever. If they draw a bit problematic, if they draw yeah, it could prove problematic if they draw a removal here. I go for throat. Also, if they attack the one day Emperor, they don't have enough clock to kill us. And if they attack us, the one day Emperor will just exile that thing. So it's not an easy choice. They're going face. Not even going to bother. We'll take the 3 and then just exile it with the Emperor. I think that's better. Is this something good? Sheldred. Yeah, no thanks. That was the main reason to not block, I think. Oh, now we just kind of win. Who will Jace ultimate at minus 13 or something. Take 8. Yeah. Okay. 2-1 pre-board. Weird games. We were missing land drops in this one, but they were flooding out. Okay. Let's see the deck we are going to sideboard. So, I do want a bunch of Tisana's type binders. Maybe 3 is fine. Some number of lockdowns have to be okay. And I think that maybe Jace is not that great. Maybe Jace is medium. I mean, Jace is not that great. But Jace is awesome when you're playing 1-for-1 game, right? 1 second. 1 second, I have to decide my last card. It cannot be card advantage. Cannot be a planeswalker. I think maybe it's only 2 type binders. Maybe it's not. Okay, so now is these are the hard matchups, right? The hard games when they are on the play and everything. Yeah, this is fine. So we're going to play 3 games with them on the play, and then another 3 with me on the play. Let's see. I expect a bunch of the rest. Okay, 1, 2. That's a move to 6. So Reed Duke says they should. Let me find the sideboarding from Reed. They should bring in 3 investigators, 2 Lilianas, 1 Hearse, 1 Duress, and 1 Frillback. They should take out 3 cutdowns, 2 go for the throat, 2 Geeks command, and 1 Archfiend. Yeah, I think in that game, in that war, TIE Binder is a lot better. Because they have no removal, so if you TIE Binder a creature, it's going to be TIE Binded forever. It's going to be binded forever, right? So that's the idea, at least. Maybe I should find room for all of the TIE Binders. I don't know how. Now, ooh, that's problematic. Annoying. I'm going to ditch the Seacron Coast because I want to start playing Field of Ruins. Jace will help. Right, like would you have a planeswalker like Liliana versus a planeswalker that draws cards, you're happy usually with the drawing extra cards. I think I may discard March here, but I'm very scared of Cavern into Investigator. That would be that could be game. That could be game. Again, Jace kind of matches well versus those. Liliana is annoying in general for us. Huh. I don't want that to resolve. So let's counter it. Knowing they have no cutdowns, I could activate the Restless Anchorage and just attack Liliana. Because I don't want Liliana to get out of hand. Yeah, that could be the play. Depending on what we draw, basically. I think that's going to be... Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, no. Ah, we could do the classic Otawara bounce your Liliana. Especially if they go like creature, land creature, plus. We go discard Otawara, discard Philoway. You know what? The best way of forcing that play is going to be... No, no. Okay, okay. Passing the turn. Let's just pass the turn. Discard our Filler Ruin to the Liliana activation. I hope that Otawara works. Even if they can discard another card and replay the Liliana, then is when the Anchorage will start winning the game. Let's play discards a card. I'm going to bounce it right now. If they want to replay it, that's fine by me. I assume they are going to go back to back these cards, but maybe now they play another thing. Oh, they discarded a hostile investigator, yeah, so they are 100% discarding again. And now is when the anchorage is going to sign, especially with final. Huh. Still think anchorage is going to be great, and we will have time later for that. They lose because well, it goes to Arabia. This is a very interesting game. Liliana leads to such weird games always, right? Where both players are super low on resources and everything. If we manage to kill that Liliana, we will be fine. Do not find a land, please. The deuce is perfectly fine, bro. Thank you very much. Okay, Liliana down. Now we need to find an answer for Preacher. But at least we have the deuce to draw extra cards. So that's something. We could also have attacked face, so the Preacher doesn't draw cards. That was a real option. Like letting them have Liliana. Maybe it was fine. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe that was the actual play. Because now the Preacher is an issue. We have no real way of stopping it. Let's draw. Here, do I draw again? Or do I activate my anchorage and attack? Yeah, I activate an attack. It's like stealing a card from them. They could, of course, have a removal, but they have literally 2 removals left. And 1 Boseiju, I think. I didn't check on the Boseiju numbers at the end. Or if I did, I forgot. How many Boseijus? Okay. 1 Boseiju, yeah. Okay. Now we need to find a sweeper, which would be very helpful. I think once again, I was going to do this. Mainly because I don't want them to draw extra cards, and because I don't want to draw in my main phase. I want to go to the turn with my hand empty, ideally. This is a very weird situation. I could have used my map tokens, which is not that different from drawing with the clue. Maybe even better. Now we have all we have 1 depopulate, 2 sunfalls, 1 farewell. That's a lot of draws. We could find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not lethal. You know? Sweeper, the deuce. Okay. Sweeper. Farewell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, isn't that convenient? Now I think we are in a great spot. We have so many lands. We have a clue token, a memory they lose in the graveyard. Just get ahead now. They can rebuild. This is their turn to rebuild. But I think we are way ahead right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just going with the deluge here. I'm going to let them draw a card, which is not great. But this protects me from any discard spells. And next turn I'm deploying everything. Yeah, go down to 7. 7 is fine. Now they could play something like Sheldred or that thing. That is fine. You have to activate it first. That's way too late. They have a removal spell, of course. Discard spell. Oh, They didn't force me to play it. That's probably a mistake. There's no reason not to. Destroy evil and 3 steps ahead. Perfect. That's what we wanted and needed. So now we can just chill. Draw our stackers with our clue token, use our 3 steps ahead as a cryptic command. They have 3 cards in hand, which is quite a lot, but they don't really have mana to play all the cards. They have. So they're going to play 1, at most 2 spells per turn, while we have all these lands, right? But that's what Liliana does. If you recover from Liliana with your superior card advantage, they suddenly don't have enough cards. Or enough resources in general. The only issue would be something like Sheldred with a cavern. And still then, we have a lot of draws to find an out. If they have a cavern, they have to keep it in hand because of Pillar Ring. Okay, what is this? Hostile. Draw. And then 3 steps ahead. Draw more. Alright. I think we have exerted enough control over this game. Now, with the TIE Binder, there's nothing I fear now. Because even a Sheldred will have cover. Sure, Unlicensed Horse. Cavern is nice. Over. What is an over? Ah, that one. That's why TIE Binder is so awesome. And we brought them in. Because of this exact situation. Well, my clown is more powerful than your ogre. What can I say? We can now crew if they want. Doesn't seem so. Getting rid of the cavern in case they have the last. No, I don't care. Right? They have the last one, I have a 3 steps ahead, waiting for it. We'll win the game one day. This is the part I hate out control decks. When you know you are going to win, but you still have to get there. Maybe I could have used my map tokens. Yeah, that would have been fine, I think, using map tokens in that situation. I just wish they tap out for another hostile investigator, so I can do the 3 steps ahead, copy plus draw. Let's calculate. No more lies starting to be a liability, which sucks. Having Jace in my deck, because we do have it, right? Makes it easier. Because you know, at some point, you just let the game go long. You don't have to eke out 2 damage here with a 1 Emperor token. So you just go, hey, play this, mill you're going to die. You don't have enough resources in your deck left to kill me. And I don't know, I think that's beautiful. Should have done this last turn. Yeah. The 1 Emperor is on top. I mean, I'm happy about that. Them knowing how the 1 Emperor doesn't make it any easier. Play around it or anything. That hearse is going to be so big. We have 1 March to get rid of it in the deck. Also, If it gets to attack, we use the Emperor on it. But this is the kind of game you could draw. Imagine game 1 goes long because we don't have many win conditions, they don't give up. Now we play this game. It's a problem. But I guess you just have to be like, hey, 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 play. Village debuff enters the exile. Okay. That's fine, my man. Memory they lose is on top of my deck. I don't want to put it into my graveyard, but I would like to draw it. I think I'm going to play the Ganjo actually. There's one lands. Even though Ganjo is, well, a great card to have in your hand. Having Jace, for me, mentally, it just makes it easier. I don't have to think, like, oh, how I'm going to win this game. Should I start attacking? So maybe it's a skill issue. I think it's good. Because I'm bad. I'm going to counter draw. Which is not the greatest right now. Get rid of the reduce. I have to double normalize at some point. Yeah, you can do that. Search your whole deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looking at 14 cards, this in paper has to be annoying. Like, look at your top 14 cards. Another hostile investigator would be indeed annoying. But aside from that, I don't really fear anything. Duress? What if I double normalize it? Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm assuming they're duressing here, they have another play tonight. Right? Because you will duress when you have something you want to protect. So these no more lies are going to protect my hand and are going to stop them from playing anything. Yeah, I think that's fine. The only issue here, oh, that's an issue actually, it's an attacking unlicensed horse. I may have gotten too confident here, too cocky. Now, oh, I'm going to die. Oh, I know what's going to happen. Go for the throat here, Q, attack, dead. Oh my god. That's going to happen right now. Right? Well, maybe not. If I get to champ, then I will be happy. Champing makes it easy. Okay. Oof. For a second there, I thought we were done. This was the weird Liliana game. Wow. It's been a long one. Good thing about this is they don't know about the second Wandering Emperor. So if they draw a creature, I think they are 100% going for the kill. Right? If it resolves, what are you going to not attack? Then the second Emperor just wins the game. I like how that sounds. Only thing I don't like is not having backup, not being able to one the Emperor and Memory they lose in the same turn. Mosswood Red Knight. They have used 2 duresses, I think they have 3 total. Oh, they found an investigator? No. Just that. Okay. So this day play Snake Skin Bale. That would be extremely annoying. Are you attacking me or are you attacking the one in Ember? What are we hitting? Price. Okay. I'm very happy with our position right now. For obvious reasons. Lily! Getting my last card out of my hand? Not bad. Luckily for us, it was a deluge. I'm going to... I could +1 on this. 3 and 3, 6. To kill Liliana 100%. I could also make a 2-2. Huh. You know what yeah, I would rather kill Lily and then resolve my my memory deluge for the win. Okay. That was enough for them. Let's play again. I'm fine with how we have sideboarded, but some number of lockdowns have to be there. Kills hearts, kills the 2-2. And maybe it's not right, maybe Tisana is better. Let's keep trying like this because we want to learn, but I think maybe another Tisana. Tisana seems very, very good versus them. Tisana seems awesome. Okay, if you are not keeping these hands, which hands are you keeping? They deuce. The deuce with Liliana in the format, it's a lot. Like people were saying, hey, there's cryptic command and there's think twice, right? But think twice is a lot better versus Liliana than the deuce. Most good attacking, yeah, I like that. When you're a mid-range deck, you have to attack. I must say, in this matchup specifically, the Bronco is annoying. This is a 3-2, it will deal some damage and it will be good. But at some point, we will deal with it. There are kind of games like this one where there are no duresses involved, where being on the draw feels like a cheat. What are they going to do? Liliana into my no more lives? I should bring negate, I think, on the draw. It's only good versus Liliana. They have like 3. You have negate and they play a Glissa? You look like an idiot. Oh, I'm happy to counter that one. On the play, you can let that resolve and just depopulate, so that's also a thing to keep in mind. Depopulating the most wood, not great, but if they play a wood 4-drop or a wood 3, if they play another creature, I'm going to depopulate. And then I will sunfall after that. Just, so the idea is, oh, that one is annoying. The idea for them is they play a sweeper, right? Like, they force us to play a sweeper. No, that guy is good. I depopulate here. No, I don't like depopulating here. I'm going to match the most wounded knight. Maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe. An air investigator would be annoying. Can I do this? Or do I just use my clue token? My problem would be Liliana here. I'm taking 7 and using my clue token. They will of course be thinking about Sunfall. Rightly so. Oh. Duress is a card. I don't think I know how to play these kind of games. Maybe I should have depopulated, give them back their card with the most good, but that feels like I'm playing into their game. Because they have gotten a card out of the Hostile Investigator, the clue and the card from my hand, so it's actually 2 cards. Then they will get another card of the most good Dread Knight dying. That feels we're playing to what they want to be doing. This is a Liliana. Okay, that's fine actually. You know what? I'm going to just kill this thing. Which maybe I should have done before taking 7 damage. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Could even have stopped the clue token. I don't think that's worth it, but I could. Tisanas is even good versus Lily. Not on the draw, not really, but in general. I want to get lost that thing. Don't really want to go down to 3 lives, so. Yeah, this game doesn't feel great. Take my super. Yeah, Tie Binder has to be awesome when they are bringing the extra dresses and taking out the removal. Maybe I want all 4. To buy 1 more. Yeah, you can do that. And that. Oh mama. Oh mama. We are in a terrible spot here. Terrible spot, huh? Like, they basically have lethal in front of us. I don't think I played this game well. How should I have played it? I need to rewatch this one. But that depopulate. So we didn't play depopulate, and they could duress it, duress the Sunfall away, get an extra clue of that, and keep having a board presence. I guess in the end, the key is not letting them have board presence, right? Like, you are not dying if they are not attacking you. So you have to clean the board every turn, make them recommit. But you have to do it at an advantage, because if you do it at a disadvantage, then they are the ones winning. This is obviously bait, so there's probably like a Seldred coming for me. But what am I going to do? Letting them draw extra cards? I don't think so. I'm taking the 2 here. Going down to 5. Now Seldred is basically lethal. Archfiend is lethal. Everything is lethal because of the cottage. Any 4-drop here is lethal. Yeah, that one is lethal. Technically not dead. Yeah, I can fight back. It's not going to be easy. You just activate cottage attack. Our play is to activate the land, double block the Seldred, they ganjo the cottage, go down to 1 life, facing a preacher and an opponent with 3 cards in hand. Hopefully one is a land, one is a Jenara waste we haven't seen yet. So hopefully they have all lands. Liliana kills us, backup Seldred will kill us. If they have a backup Seldred, they just attack here with everything, I think. This game I don't feel I played correctly. And now we're out of cards, which is not great. So the idea is keep the board clean and then use your leftover mana and cards to gain card advantage. I guess that's the whole plan, right? Duress and Hostile Investigator are hard in that part. Investigator seemed medium to me when I was playing it, but now it's looking very fine. Am I allowed to double block here? I'm obviously double blocking this thing. I clearly have something, but they don't need to know that. So obviously, this will leave me dead on war. What are you trying to kill? My Taiwan. Fine. So they made a mistake again, which is playing a land that's not the January waste we know about. That's a big one, actually. If that soldier never attacks, we basically cannot win. Well, I mean, we have a bunch of sweepers left, which kills Seldred. We also have so we have one march, 2 destroyables, 3 sweepers. So we're dead now. Yeah, we're dead now. Just go to our upkeep and die to Seldred. Okay, we'll be on the play now. Yeah, I think Mortisanas. I could take out the lockdown and something else. I think Mortisanas are good. So no, I would not like to. This is a solid hand, just need an untap land. Okay. The issue is that doesn't allow us to go no more lights on turn 2. Oh. Isn't that a sign of weakness? Somebody doesn't have lands. Right, that's the only reason to not play the 3-2. I think you're supposed to play the 3-2 most situations. I will just play a Bronco. That's fine. It also feels like the moment they stumble, we really have like the idea, right? In the why this is, I think, a good matchup is you're supposed to win game 1, but then after that, the moment they stumble, the moment they don't have the perfect draw, you are ahead, right? You're the one winning the game. That's what I think, at least. There's one thing very interesting with the deuce. Whether to, when you have 2 like we have right now, I think you should play the one in your hand. Because now if I activate the clue token, I will go up in cards. And then I will have to discard 2 hand sides. Not because I will probably play a depopulate, but I think playing this one even though it exposes the clue to that thing, I think it's still better. Because it empties my hand. It refills it, of course, but it empties my hand in a way, right? So I'm going to depopulate here. They have no lands, so they want to spend their whole turn replaying the most good Red Knight of the graveyard to get a card advantage. That's fine with us. We are fine. They don't really have card advantage as in draw 3, draw 4 cards, right? There's no painful tools. They're not playing Insatiable Avarice, which would be a playable card. So going into a late game, we are the one. They are stuck on 2 lands. This game, maybe not the best example. I could use my clue tokens, but I don't think that's reasonable. They gave up, makes sense. Let's play on the play. Okay, now we start, and I haven't changed the sideboard. I just want to try out what we already are doing, but I do think extra. Yeah, put it down the Otawara here, I think. Because I want the Otawara in my deck to draw it at some point. I don't want to have to play it right now. So I'm fine with sending it back. This deck doesn't really flood out. Like, yeah, of course this hand can flood out. But, can you? I don't know. I think you are so hungry for mana. You have so much card draw, so many cards that do things. The only thing I'm missing is a useful land that doesn't have to go through combat. I guess that's where Mirex comes in. Yeah, I think so. That's when you want to just Mirex. Because we don't have like a castle, right? Castles were good for that. And Anchorage is amazing, but Anchorage has to attack. So a 20th land being it a Mirex, in this matchup, for example, suddenly you don't have to do anything. Just activate. Make 4 1/1s and poison them out. Let's see. Tanking. Going to take the 3 damage. I think on the draw it's more respectable, the idea of drawing an extra card. But who knows? Okay. I'm fine countering that. I don't love using my counterspell as just a cancel when it could be a card advantage card. Still, it's fine. Okay, going to March, the most good, and then hopefully destroy you or something. No need to take the damage. Yeah, I'm telling them, hey, you can resolve anything you wish. But I think that's perfectly fine. Because yeah, it's true, they can resolve anything they wish now. And if they play it, like sometimes they just have to jam. And if they put something on the stack, it's resolving anyway. Investigator being a 4/3 is probably quite annoying. Oh, Iganjo is so bad versus it. Wow, I just realized. Oh wow, Iganjo is so bad versus it. Because it gives them a clue. The cards like Investigator and Aklasot that trigger whenever a player discards in a world of the channel lands. It's so cool. I love Magic. Okay. Investigator is proving to be a good card. I do think, we went 2-1 pre-board. I do think we are favored pre-board, notably, like, extremely. And then post-board, you just need a good game, right? But that's always the plan with control versus mid-range. You are there fighting for your life. Okay, they're drawing extra cards. With a spell rather than with the clue. That's interesting. And hitting us for 4. Yeah. Right now we have no card advantage. So we are losing on that front. And we are losing on board too. Okay, there's our card advantage. I guess. Can you give me a target for Destroy Evil? So Destroy Evil hits Sildred. It hits Preacher. In some versions it will hit the 3/4. It also hits the land. It's not bad. I think you have to have Destroy Evil in the deck. But maybe the second copy is too much. Maybe you don't need a second copy. Okay, Bronco is on the stack. That resolves. So now is the point where if we just memory they lose into Sunfall, we will be very happy, right? They are playing cautiously, which I mean, obviously. They use drawing. That's what we do. Drawing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we're a bit ahead, a bit away from that. But I think I'm happy doing this. The chuchu, like the creature we create with the Sunfall, is relevant because sometimes, like, the same idea, right? We want to force them to play to a board and strip it away. That's how I understand the matchup. Yeah, I'm not control expert, you know that. That's how I understand the matchup at least. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine because the investigator is exiled. Okay. Now, how many things are they going to play? They chose to take the Glissad rather than the Preacher. That's interesting to me. Leaves our Destroy Evil. Renders our Destroy Evil useless, actually. Thing is, Glissad needs to connect. An Incubator token is going to get in the way. Also, post-board, it's so hard for them to kill an Incubator token. Instead with the Tranquil feedback. Okay, not our best draw. I'm going to champ with the Incubator token, I think. Could let them draw and play the memory they lose from the graveyard. I think champing here makes sense. If I don't champ, they draw an extra card, or they can directly kill the Incubator token, which would also be amazing. Ah, do we have a removal? Have we brought Terra Sander? Anything they put on the stack that lets me use 3 steps ahead, I'm happy. Yeah, this second Destroy Evil. Imagine if it was Artisanas, for example. Oh, that one. Oh. Let me just do this, lock in my card advantage. I think this makes sense. They have a duress after? Okay. Going to throw away one Destroy Evil. They populate very bad versus Glissa, now that I think about it. Gives them back a card. Are we playing the Mosswood? Are we playing something bigger? Oh, that's a good one. Ah, shit. My deluge. Okay. Well, that's a good draw. They draw a card because they control like a multicolor creature. Right? I do not expect to be able to use no more lies on anything, but we have Deluge. This is the idea, right? We are a parity here. Then I memory Deluge. The card parity it's gone. That's fine. I think I'm hitting the no more lies here. No, right? Has to be the destroy all. Because if they place something good, like very powerful, it's going to be an issue, and I will have to counter it. They play something. Oh shit! We got 3. Cavern is such an issue. Okay. 2 cards in hand, and one is the most, and one most wood. Aside from that. In an ideal world, we will have been able to counter whatever they play here, and then double anchorage the Lily. That's of course a very ideal world. They're deciding what to name, so maybe it's not so clear, right? Like, you have a Sheldred, you go Phyrexian, play Sheldred, go. Naming human, probably for the Dread Knight, if I have to guess. Yeah. Okay. I think I can kill Liliana here. Three steps ahead is fine, and field is fine. I fear. What do I fear? I fear a overthrow. Mm. I shouldn't have tapped the field or win. That could have been a mistake. There's the overthrow. I'm happy doing this. I don't want to use my no more lies there. No more lies could be fodder. We are not countering anything with it. So it's going to be fodder for the leader. Maybe I should have taken the lockdown. Okay, taking 3 down to 6. We haven't seen any emperors, so there has to be one somewhere. Yeah, I'm throwing away the no more lies. I'm using the deduce to hopefully find something good. I don't think I'm playing these games very well. I feel I'm playing badly because I'm missing something fundamental about how to play the match. I don't know what that is. Graveyard Trespasser will be annoying. Preacher. Okay. Preacher is manageable. Something else? Can I counter that? Something? Pillage the bow. Okay. Need a sweeper. Again. You need a sweeper all the time, right? That's kind of the point. I could go down to 1. I don't love it. But I don't love Liliana hitting my hand. Yeah. I'm going to try to kill the Liliana here. And then do that again. March. What about March? I want a Sunfall. I mean, March is not that terrible because with Anchorage I can trade now. Maybe March was finer than I thought. I have one more Sunfall, one Farewell. Yeah, that one is annoying. I only get out Sheldred because that kills me on the spot. Well, an Graveyard Trespasser would be lethal, but they don't play more than one, and they have already used the Takenoma. So that's also fine. If I find One Day Emperor, that would also work for me. I'm going to use 3 steps ahead to draw. Unless I get to counter something. If they just play a Sheldred, I will counter it. Sure, Duress away. Maybe throwing the March was too greedy. Almost certainly, now that I think about it. Is it better to 3 steps ahead draw or to use the clue token to draw? Oh, yeah. Probably the clue token. Need a sweeper or an emperor, but after that I would like to have my 3 steps ahead, right? Being so low on life versus a deck that plays Sheldred and Cavern of Souls, yeah, not great. Yeah, if I just kept that March, to have done the play I mentioned, right? Yeah, block the Mosswood, kill the Preacher. They know about the counter spell, so they probably should not play an creature into it. If they play a creature that's not Sheldred, I think I let it resolve and I just go for the draw. So I need a sweeper anyway. But I have only 2 sweepers left. No, I have 3 sweepers left. Right? Because I don't have a depopulate in my sideboard. Or do I? I have a depopulate in my sideboard. So maybe that's a mistake. Okay. That's decent. Blocks. Probably good enough. Oh, good enough. We'll see. Near removal kills me. I should deduce first, I think. Because if I fight an Emperor, that's actually good. Emperor. Right? Oops. Should have done that on my turn. That was a mistake again. Well, playing loosely here. Do you have any removal? I die? You will have to show me though. I have three cards left. It can be anything. I have to block like this because this tramples, which kind of sucks. Well, had I played that island, had I deduced in my turn and played the island, now I could draw an extra card. So that's a mistake. A very clear one. But we are alive. We are very not dead. Yeah. We will be shortly. If they were saving us Sheldred, we are dead. GG's. Yeah, this game I didn't play well. Was that game 1 or game 2? I don't know. I didn't play well this game. I didn't play well. Yes, I will get the play. So that was the first game. Wow. Okay. Okay, they are mulliganing to 5 currently. So that's not great. But it's part of the range, I guess. I hope they have 5. Well, or mulliganing lower than 5? No. Our hand is good. I am to learn how to play these post cyber matchups. That's what we're trying to do, right? Trying to see when to go for it, when to hold back. It's easier versus these decks because they don't have counter spells. So you know whatever you do is going to resolve and you can plan accordingly. Right, versus Esper, you go like, yeah, I have the sample here, and it's like, okay, who cares? I have the whatever they have. Them not having a 2-drop is how we win, I think. Because when they do not have a 2-drop, they cannot really pressure. Like, yeah, this is going to be a vampire. That's nice. We cannot counter that. But we are fine here. Because unless they have another vampire. That one is dead. So Cavern is very good, but it's not very recursive in the deck. Right? Like, usually, the problem with Cavern is you play, for example, versus Domain, they name Angel, or their relevant creatures are Angels. So they can just play them. But here, they have so many relevant creatures that are not vampires. They play like 3 vampires total, right? It's the 3 preachers. How many preachers? 3 preachers. So if this is not a vampire, well, it's GG. So, reminder, they are on a multi-5. Probably missing a land drop here. No. Hers is annoying. such an early one. It's quite annoying because of the deluge. These are the kind of games where sweepers are not at its best. Because they are going to play a threat and we are hopefully going to counter it, so on and so forth. Like that one. Going to do this, which is not great, but hopefully, since they are low on cards, hopefully we can bait them into going land land at, and we normalize that thing. But playing duress when it cannot be normalized, it's, I mean, great plan. So here, if they do not have a follow-up, they are thinking, right? Hey, why did they? What didn't I draw extra cards? What I'm thinking is, if they don't have a follow-up, I'm very good. I'm doing great. And if they do have it, well, it sucks. But now, board is completely clean. They are top decking. We are living our best life. Okay. Going to have to deluge into the hearse, which sucks. That's why you want some number of temporary lockdowns for the hearse. Oh, that one is good. The question is, are you attacking? Are you crewing and attacking? Or are you just passing the turn? Bronco on top. It's fine. It's not a terrible, no. It's not great either. Like medium at best. It would be awesome if they decide to attack with the hearse, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, got it. And they left the Bronco on top. I think I'm kind of forced to do this. Yeah, you always have choices, but this choice is not great. Taking destroy evil because it will eventually kill that thing or one of the lands. Now, if I find the one of temporary lockdown, I will be extremely happy. Doesn't seem to be the case. I do think there's a problem with how bad we are at closing the game, like actually killing, right? This is no Esper Dragons, where you just attack for 5 a bunch of times and that's it. I don't know. Here we are playing something. Cotex. And attack. I'm going to draw first. And then probably just killing the Cotex. Do I want to just... Do I want to just draw with the 3 steps ahead? I think so, because if I find a Wandering, that would be awesome. Yeah. Wandering... Temporary Lockdown would be also good. Would also be good. They have a Bronco in hand. And another Bronco on top. Well, not bad. Not a bad find. A good Tisana the hers. That's a choice I can make. The only thing I don't love about the Tisanas is... I don't know. What I don't love. What don't I love about the Tisanas? That they are bad with my sweeper because I kill them, but also kind of forces them to overcommit. So that's neat. What are we doing here? Activating cottage again? That's quite a lot of damage actually, so that's not bad. Maybe they lose... Oh, Filler Ruin and March. Those are great finds. Very happy for myself. I'm going to take 9. Wow, that's a lot. I binder the activation on the hearse. And then just kill everything. Yeah. I think we are fine now. They play a bunch of basics, so Filler Ruin not going to be amazing. I'm attacking also. Just going to attack for 3 a bunch of times, and with my tie binder the same. Let's see what they do. Bronco is like medium annoying. Actually. Well, I guess first of all I deduce because One Day Emperor is a card in my deck somewhere. This was maybe too greedy, and now I'm risking them resolving something good. Like Liliana here would be annoying. Super annoying. Yeah, that was greedy. Bronco is not late versus Tidebinder, right? Like they attack, we stop the trigger, then block it. I like that. Only issue here is I cannot attack now. Another creature? Another Bronco. I mean, we knew about that one. I could sample the board away. I want to do that. Ah, no, but I cannot do that because of the type, the hearse. I mean, I can Tisana again. Ah. Have too many options, and I'm very scared of taking the wrong choice, making the wrong choice. So yeah. Yeah, I'm fine just Tisana in the other hearse. Oh, they didn't activate. They probably missed that. They were F6 most certainly, which is not great. Oh, a vampire. Oh, that's interesting. Are we queuing? This sucks because now I have to tie binder the queue. This kind of sucks. Because they are going to get my deluge, basically. I have another one. Can I get on the offensive here? That's an interesting thought. They have 2 food tokens. That's a lot of food tokens. But maybe I can attack. Well, that makes it a lot easier, I would say. Finally drew a 1-day Emperor, which is like the best card in the matchup. Now I think we are going to win cleanly. But the Hearst is proving to be very annoying all the time. Okay. These games are tight. You have to play them well. And I'm not great at playing games well. But this is almost enough. Should be enough. Outside. Satisfaction of yours. Enough. Sorry. There's some draws here that would be problematic. Because we don't really have anything else going on. This Feel of Ruin is doing so much work. So much work. Okay. Next turn they are dead. If they draw a land, they're dead. If they draw a random creature, they could be dead. If they draw... I mean, they're pretty dead. Okay, let's go for the last one. This is being intense, huh? I want to change my sideboarding for the last one. Like, bring in this, take this out, bring this in, take this out. Let's try like this. Okay, keep. Our hand is good. Let's see. That last game was multi 5 from them. Oh, we're on the play. That's true. That's true. I forgot we were on the play. Yeah. The longer the game gets, the less it matters who mulligan or didn't mulligan. Because, like, when we both see 10 cards and you were on a multi 5, so you actually see 8 cards, that's a 20%, right? Like, it's a great disadvantage. When we both have seen 30 cards, so it's 30 versus 28. Well, that's a third of what was before. So yeah, it dilutes a lot. But yeah, 2-drops are key, I think, in the matchup. And knowing that, we should stop them. Because we don't have... We are not a Fatal Push deck or even a Countdown deck, right? So we don't really have a way to trade with 2-drops at an advantage. So that's how we die. That's interesting. Duress here is annoying. I'm going to counter it because I don't want them to have knowledge on my hand, basically. And they're going to take the no more lives anyway. I do think trading is the best way for us to play. Just trade all as much as we can. Okay, they're missing land drops again. The problem is we don't have a hand that punishes missed land drops. That's an issue. What we do have is a hand that answers anything that's put on the stack, like that. Also, Silent is so great because it makes Takenuma such a bad draw. Did 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 they? They did mulligan. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, somebody came yesterday. No, what? Yesterday. Oh, mull to 5 again. Wow. Interesting. That's weird. It's a lot of mulling to 5. Somebody came into a video and said like, oh, why are all the Magic streamers like, why they have, what was, why is Magic so full of streamers with intelligible accents? That was quite funny. Because the answer, of course, is, well, this is a global game. We are a global community and everything, but like, you can go watch streamers with rural accents. I don't know how to say. Like, yeah, you want to watch American streamers or British streamers, which, how decipherable is that? Ogre, I'm very happy to have kept my tie binder in hand. Is the best answer for this guy. Like now, I feel like we just win the game with this play. And then I can do it all over again with the next one. I could even attack here. I think I'm fine attacking. Because we have the backup one. And then Jace will stop the hostile investigator from being, I don't know, being a big threat. If they play another thing like Sheldred, we may Sunfall everything away. So it's not a race we are winning, but I think I'm happy with it. That's fine. I may even counter it. If they activate it, I may Tisana right away. No activation, okay. I'm going to Jace, taking this opportunity just to Jace. Jace it all away. Jace, it's not very great in this position, right? It's better in others. But again, now they have to play to a board and play into our sweepers. Another hostile investigator would be annoying, but we'll discard the Tisanas and then play a Sunfall, I guess. Ooh, I'm going to try to do the coolest play ever. Nope, it's not going to happen. So if they don't attack and they stay back to block, what could happen, right? Is like I go plus the Jace, they activate the Hearse in response, and then do I want to draw extra cards? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to mill me, I guess. I want to draw because I want to find action. I only have sweepers in a board where I don't want to sweep it away. Don't I? No, that's a good question. I could sweep everything away, but I think I'm fine trading here. Yeah, let's stay back and wait. Removal? That's annoying. Removal is quite annoying. But I think getting a card out of the Jace makes sense. I'm going to try to trade the Tie Binder here. That's a 1-for-1. Maybe I use the Farewell next turn just to stop the Hearse. If they play a creature, I will Farewell, get my 2-for-1, and then draw with Jace. Yeah, card advantage. It's my passion. Bronco? Do you have another creature? Or only the Bronco? Only the Bronco, it seems. Yeah, happy to play Farewell here. Farewell is such a cool card. Artifact creatures and enchantments. Not touching the graveyards because, well, you know, maybe Jace someday gets there. Yeah. Maybe exiling graveyards makes sense because of Takenuma. Okay. Yeah, I think Jace is great. Like, it was a divination that stopped a creature for a turn. That's what you want versus a black green deck, right? Planeswalkers. If they have a removal here, let them play it. What could they have in hand? More lands? They could totally have a removal spell. Let's see. You have it. Well, I would like to draw that. Okay. Now this is where the mulligan to 5 is completely wrecking them, because after we swept, they didn't have anything else. Okay, I hope you like this. So it was 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, right? With mulligans and everything, but we won 6-3 total. And I think I'm not playing as good as you could play the matchup. Obviously, my opponent is not Reduke, but I think that was fine. Hope you liked it. I may do more of this because we are testing for the RC and I want to do more. And since this team lets me share all the information, and this is also like, there's nothing special here, just trying things out, learning. So let's learn together. Hope you liked it. See you tomorrow. Bye.